Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome to another day with Spencer here on my personal channel, and I am officially 4 days post-top surgery. So the editing and the lighting and everything in my videos for these updates are going to be a little shoddy. I'm going to be spending a couple of weeks at my friend's house. So right now you're stacked up against some books, and that's just how it's going to be until I get back home with my equipment. But 4 days post-op, and I feel great. Um, the title of this page isn't clickbait. I genuinely am wondering, am I doing this right? Because this whole experience has been one of the easiest things I've ever had to do, ever. Now, I'm not sure if it had a lot to do with the fact that I've had surgery before, so I'm kind of understanding how it works, or anesthesia isn't a huge shock to my body or anything, but I'm 3 days post-op, and I'm able to wear shirts like these with little to no pain at all. I'm able to float around and exist with little to no pain at all. I've stopped taking my medication yesterday. Um, yeah, I've been feeling great and have a fairly easy time of just going about my day, even though I'm only 4 days post-op surgery. So I have just been kind of confused about why everyone says it's so difficult. I understand that everybody heals differently, but this has been one of the easiest transitions I've ever had, and I am nothing but grateful for that. But I did have some hiccups in the road. A lot of people say the worst day for them is like the second or third day. Yesterday was definitely the worst day for me. I woke up nauseous and I vomited once, which felt terrible. And then after that, I had the worst headache of my life. I never got migraines or anything, but I just had the worst headache. It was just a headache. My chest felt great, so I didn't feel necessary to go ahead and take my Vicodin. So instead, I just took Tramadol, and after taking Tramadol and laying down and drinking a lot of water, it went away. And I hadn't felt nauseous since, but those first couple hours were pretty rough. After that, it was smooth sailing the whole time. I don't really have any tips or tricks for people who are 1 to 3 days post-op and what they should do, because I feel like I'm doing everything I should not be able to do 1 to 3 days post-op. I went out with my friends. I haven't been drinking, which I think is important. I don't mix pain meds and alcohol personally. You're not supposed to. People do a lot of things they're not supposed to do, but personally for me, I do not mix pain meds and alcohol. It thins my blood. It causes me to bleed. I have a clotting disorder. I can't do it. So I don't do that, but I went out with my friends for I don't know, from 6 to 12 last night, and that was fine. I had a good time. I've been up and about, walking around all day. I personally enjoy walking, so it says that you should walk every 10 minutes, or once for 10 minutes every 2 hours. And I walk around the neighborhood, find some cool places to stop at. So I've enjoyed walking. I've been able to do that just fine. So I'm going to show you what my bandages look like. So this is my chest and the bandages. Yeah. This is what it looks like. It's whitewashed. Sorry, guys. I don't have a better way to film this. Let's see if I can prop it up a little bit. No, it doesn't help. Alright. Well, this is what it looks like. I'm supposed to change my bandages, which are just maxi pads, every so often. Just if they're drenched with serous fluid or blood or whatever. Supposed to change them for that. I haven't been draining much since the first day. The first day I drained a lot, but since then I haven't been draining much. So we'll see what it looks like now. So yeah, I have no drainage right now. So I'm not going to change these. the nips are obviously, this is a nipple that's been draining a lot. This side has just been draining a lot. This side has been fairly clear. I don't know. That's what he told me when I was waking up. He said that this side had a lot of lipo and had a lot of issues. But other than that, everything seems to be in place. I don't know why it's draining so much. It doesn't look too gruesome. I haven't seen anything. I can't see anything, so we just gotta wait and see on the 11th to see what it all turns out to be. One pro tip I'll give you if you guys are using maxi pads, which I strongly recommend, don't take off the plastic liner that's right here where you would use to like attach to the underwear, because it attaches to the binder and it makes it like hard to adjust and it pulls and stuff. I wasn't smart enough and I just didn't think about that. So don't use that. Also, if you're going to be somebody that's doing this alone, I strongly recommend getting a binder versus an ace bandage. It is an additional cost. Some surgeons just require it. Other surgeons just let you do an ace bandage. It's an additional cost, but I chose the binder just because I am going to be mostly alone. I do have friends here that are helping me out tremendously. But when I go home and stuff, since I'm going to be in compression for 4 weeks, I chose something that I'll be able to do alone. And the binder is what I can do alone. So I recommend that. Alright, so yeah. 4 days post-op, I've been feeling pretty good. No questions or concerns, no issues or complaints. I haven't pooped yet. I'm not too concerned about it. I haven't had the feeling to poop yet either, which is why I'm not too concerned about it. I've been taking Colace, and yeah, I've just not been worried about it. If I don't poop before my pre-op, which is the 11th, then I guess I'll give them a call, and maybe they'll do a rectal on me. I mean, they already did a cath on me, so maybe they'll do that, but that's one thing I do want to mention. I don't know if I mentioned this in my first video, is I had to get a catheter, a straight cath, which is a urinary catheter, because I couldn't pee before surgery, and they were adamant about getting a drug test, or a pregnancy test. So if you're going to Dr. Dulin, Dr. Raphael, for Dr. Harris, they're going to be adamant about you getting a pregnancy test unless you're post-histo. And, yeah, you may have to get a catheter. I asked them, I was like, can I sign an AMA? I was like, can I decline the test? Like, can I understand all the risk? But they're like, nope, we're going to give you a catheter. So they cathed me and got some urine that way. Honestly, it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that difficult. It was dysphoria inducing, but it wasn't terrible pain-wise and like uncomfortability, so I don't know if that gives you any solace. It wasn't the worst experience that I've ever had in my life medically, so, but that's where I am. 4 days post-op. I'm able to do a lot of things I could do. This is how far I can reach my arms up, so I can't go directly straight up, but I can do this, and this, and straight, and that, and back, and back. I don't have a lot of pulling force, I don't have a lot of pushing force, but everything else it's been a breeze. So leave in the comments if you've had any interesting experiences with healing with top surgery, or if you have any stories that you'd like to share. Yeah, as always, it is Sunday, it is Spencer. Until next time.